A vaccine is the simplest, safest, and most effective way of protecting you and your loved ones against harmful diseases. It works in the way that before you are even exposed to the disease, it uses your body's natural defenses to build resistance to specific infections and make your immune system respond as it recognizes the invading germ. A vaccine also produces antibodies accordingly. Antibodies are proteins produced naturally by the immune system to fight diseases. The vaccine also remembers the virus and how to battle it. So, in case you have been in contact with the virus you have previously recovered from, your immune system quickly destroys it before you become unwell.
The overall goal of a vaccination is to reduce the symptoms and the general chance of getting the disease at all. It introduces a prospect of herd immunity, which is when most of the population is either vaccinated or has immunity against the disease, having gotten it before. Eventually, the disease has no active hosts and dies off. This also helps in that if you do end up getting infected by the disease, the symptoms would be very mild to the extent that it can prevent hospitalization and even death. Sounds like the perfect solution, right? Except some people find to have different faults to vaccines, which we as a team will investigate now.
Some religions and cultures prohibit vaccinations, so are you saying that people should go against the established norms and values to get vaccinated?
There has been a very old school thought where many religion and culture set belief was very much against the vaccine, which obviously, especially in the third world and economically backward countries, believed in. But after the success of the vaccine in polio and tuberculosis and many such vaccines, world has seen that vaccine is the only way out. And I can tell you that just for the inference with the modern coronavirus and the vaccine, Saudi Arabia almost made it mandatory that anybody coming to Mecca, Medina, you had to be double vaccinated, which has a following of more than 1 billion people in the world. Obviously, you look at Vatican. Pope was very insistent that there should be. So is so many Hindu priests who went around in record practicing and propagating vaccine. So things have changed, and vaccine is a must for us to come out with this pandemic.
Reports showed that there was a vaccine for the papilloma virus that could cause 6 causes of cancer. So why subject yourself to the sometimes unknown risk?
Okay, so when we speak about vaccines, vaccines are very important, and the production of these vaccines takes stages. It takes different stages. There's no time in history that a vaccine is implemented to counter certain epidemics without being tested on animals, and after it has passed that stage, only then that it can be used on humans. And we do see cases whereby the epidemics that are being tackled sometimes come with a lot of force or impact that a solution has to be found quickly, as in the case of COVID-19. And in that case, they had to kind of accelerate the use of that vaccine. So the negative effect may not have been studied, but then over time, these kind of effects may come up. And in essence, these effects, if they are known before, then the vaccine cannot be used. So I believe that it's better for people to use that vaccine without focusing on the negative impacts if these impacts have not been discovered or known.
Most vaccines contain mercury and aluminium, which can be toxic for your body, so I really think that this is not necessary to put your body in danger like that.
Because of modern medicine, all vaccines are being tested to make sure there's no serious side effects. And you should also be getting the vaccine because you're putting others in jeopardy along with yourself if you don't.
believe that your body should have a natural course of life and our immune systems should develop and enhance naturally. Thus, I see no use for vaccinations.
Okay, so as you all know, there are so many germs, bacteria, and viruses all around, so our body needs immunity for that. Though we have natural immunity against these viruses and bacteria, but still we need to artificially administer them in our body. This can be done by the help of vaccines. As you all know, this COVID-19 is in the air these days and we need to take vaccine for that, which helps in building our immunity. So artificially these dead or weakened germs are put in our body so that we can develop immunity against these viruses or any germs which enter our body. So we can prepare our body against these diseases by putting these dead or weakened germs, so which will save us and our body against the infections.
I chose not to get vaccinated. I do not because I have a strong immune system, so no disease has the ability to harm me.
Even if your immune system is strong, you still pose the risk of getting it. We must vaccinate as we're all in this together, and our efforts are all collective in reaching the same goal of herd immunity to protect the others who can't vaccinate for their various other medical reasons.
Now that our peers and teachers have correctly countered the points that were against vaccination, we hope that everyone has the mindset that to get vaccinated because this is an issue that can only be tackled with teamwork. Hope me and my team have managed to educate you on this topic. Thanks for watching.